I feel highly entertained by Tinubu's rhetorics, the way he's dramatizing his own role, in Nigerian democracy. Luckily, we're all alive. Luckily, we're all alive. We're all there. We're all, participants in that particular, sphere of political activity. So I was in the midst of it. Tinubu became relevant and noticeable after Abacha took over government. Before then, he was in the Senate, was the secretary of the party. And with all respect to him, you see, he was part of those people who were supporting Babangida's annulment of June 12. He was part of it. His own mother, Haja Mogaji from Lagos, was organizing Lagos marching women to come to Abuja to pledge, support for Babangida. I'm saying this because it's simply history. I mean no harm. I mean don't mean to embarrass him. But they say he was actively handing gloves to Babangida. Now, when Babangida saw the fact that he was having a problem with the party, he went to the National Assembly to address them. One infamous speech was, they are trying to incite you. It is you they are against. Tinubu was there. And Ayu became very, very firm and strict on the issue of June 12. He called a meeting, then being the only senior elected person in government at that time, as Senate President. He convened a meeting in Edo, in Benin, working there with the governor, where we went there and reaffirmed our commitment to June 12. All right? Babangida was so angry with Ayu. He only came, but he removed him and put in a better arrow. He put him there so that, so that they can be aligned to political kind of machinations. So when Tinubu today, after being a general president, decide to rewrite history, try to maybe deconstruct history and then rewrite it, then it is very, very amusing because he was part of the Babangida's support of June 12. He was part of it. Now it was only when Abacha took over government that Tinubu then became a so-called activist of June 12. Not only all those who are talking about June 12 in Edeko, I mean no harm, I mean no disrespect. I'm simply saying what happened during that time. All of them, those people in Edeko, where were they on June 11? They had no part in June 12. They are not part of June 12 campaign. They are not part of the June 12 activities. What are they are only because most of them are saying they should down look. All of them, because they know that it won't work out. So when Abiola won the election, and then after the annulment, they are all very, very passive. But suddenly, after Abacha came on board, removing Sonikam, they became activists. They formed Nedeko. Nedeko was opposed to Abacha, was opposed to election formation. Nedeko was something which was formed, to fight Abacha, not to fight democracy, not to fight June 12. So whatever Tinubu is doing today is simply reconstructing history the way he thinks is going to fit his own political interests. But then obviously, he was a major supporter of Babangida. Ask Babangida. Ask him. So when you talk about, already June 12, what are those characters? Ebuti Ere, somebody who replaced Ayu for June 12? Who are the others? All of them. So he ran away. We stayed behind. We fought Abacha. I was detained, because of my fight, but I was detained. He was detained. So all of us, Adamu Churuma, Bola Ege, Yoche Ayu, Kwame, and many others, Bagaji, all of them were there. We fought Abacha. We fought him because we were willing to risk our lives. Tinubu ran away. He was not in the country. He only came back after the whole thing was, after the call was very, very clear. So what I'm saying is, all those advocates of June 12, they are more concerned with the bath water rather than the baby. They are more concerned because most of them were at the end of the meal when the product was being processed. They simply picked up the product. The process which produced the product, they are not there. They're not part of it. They only pick the product. And today it's not about the victor, but it's about the victory more than anything else. So we make this kind of distinction. The difference between the victory and the victor. The DECO were more concerned with the victory than the victor. As far as they are concerned, in the bathwater they are trying to use, they are trying to hang on to their own kind of riding on to reinvent history in Nigeria. Otherwise, I feel embarrassed for the president for the way he's talking. Honestly, ask anybody. Go ask anybody. We are all there. Ask Ayu, ask Gergana. They are all there. Ask Bangiwa. So what is happening today in Nigeria is simply something very, very laughable. People, who had no political pedigree, who had no political history, who are not known as fighters, are now at the forefront fighting for Nigerian democracy. It's so laughable.
Wow, this is history. This is former governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido. He's the one talking like this, saying that he felt highly entertained of Tinubu's rhetoric. The way he's dramatizing his role in Nigeria. Wow. The way he's dramatizing his role in Nigeria democracy. Wow. Tinubu became, this is what he said, Tinubu became relevant. Wow. And Tinubu became relevant and noticeable after Abacha took over the government. Before then, he was a Senate, while the sole secretary of the party He was part of the June. He was part of those who supported IBB annulment. No wonder he was part of those who supported IBB annulment of June 12 election. He owned mother too. See, Mogaji. Wow. Wow. His own mother, Hajia Mogaji, was organizing Lagos market women to come to Abuja to pledge support for Babangida. Tinubu was actively hand in glove with Babangida. Nadeco was postulation formation to fight Abacha, not June 12. Wow. No wonder this man is this arrogant. Wow. Now where he started, that Tinubu is just dramatizing his roles. Wow. Feel highly entertained of Tinubu's rhetoric. He made himself the president, so he do anything he wants. Anyways, what do you think about this? So, please, it's so laughable the way Tinubu is going about democracy in Nigeria. It's so laughable the way Tinubu has destroyed democracy in Nigeria. It's so laughable, and people are watching. Food hands allow Tinubu to damage, to destroy democracy. That's what he said. Destroy the history and start rewriting in his own way, and that's what he's doing now here weekly. Wow. Anyways, we are going to hear more of this during campaign, because those people who covered for him at that time, who never revealed this secret, you will hear more during that campaign, because some of them now they don't fall out from Tinubu's campaign, Tinubu's camp. So you are going to hear a lot of even if it does not mean you are going to know a lot about Tinubu during that time. Share this video and leave your comment. What do you think about what Lamido said? Sule Lamido.